Right, number 14 says to graph the equation and label all key features. And we have the equation y equals -3 times the quantity x minus 2 squared. Well, as soon as we see this squared, we know that it is going to be quadratic, so we know it is going to be a parabola or kind of a U-shaped figure. To get the vertex, remember we do the opposite of the inside and then the same as the outside. So the opposite of the inside would be 2, comma, and then there's nothing on the outside, so it'll be 2, 0. And then remember, our axis of symmetry will just be x equals 2. And then from here, we're going to make our xy chart. We're going to put 2, 0 in the middle, and then we can bound it on either side, 0 and 4. If I plug 0 in here and use my calculator to do that, I will get, I believe, -12. And then if I plug 4 in, note it will get the same thing. We should still get -12. Okay, and so we are ready to graph it. We're going to have 0, -12, 2, 0, and 4, -12. So that's what I'm going to try to make it a smooth curve. Hopefully you can make it smoother using not this pen. Okay, and then we're supposed to hit way up there though. Okay, so that's what the parabola looks like, and then it does say the x-intercept. So we're just saying, where does it hit the x-axis? It actually hits the x-axis at x equals 2. So x equals 2 would be the x-intercept. Right, problem 5, again, says to graph the equation and label all key features. It once again is a quadratic, so we know it is going to be a U-shaped. And to get the vertex this time, since it's in standard form, we have to use the formula opposite b over 2a. So we know the a is 2, and we know the b is 4. So when I go to do opposite b over 2a, opposite of b is -4 over 2 times the a value. 2 times 2 is 4. And then -4 divided by 4 is -1. And then we're going to do our xy chart again. We're going to put -1 in the middle, and I'll put -3 and 1 on both sides. So when I plug -1 into this formula, I believe I'll get -4. And then if I plug -3 in, let's see, you can use your calculator, but I don't have a calculator available, so I'm just going to try to wing it here. I think I get 0. Yes, I do get 0. Okay, so then we're going to have -3, 0, -1, -4, and 1, 0. And then again, we're just going to go ahead and connect it. There we go. All right, so the vertex was -1, -4. The axis of symmetry would be x equals -1. It's just the x value of the vertex. And the x-intercepts, where is it touching the x-axis? It's touching the x-axis at -3, and then it's touching the x-axis at 1. Okay, number 16 says to approximate the solutions to the quadratic function given the graph below. So we want to find the solutions, which basically just means find the x-intercept. So if I'm looking for x-intercepts, it's intersecting right here, and it's intersecting right here, and we are just going to, it says approximate, so I'm going to say x is about maybe 0.7, and then x is about 3.5. And again, those are just approximations, so if you're anywhere close, you're fine. Okay, 17, it does say to identify the vertex and the axis of symmetry. So the vertex is the turning point right up here. So that vertex is to the left 2 and up 4. So the vertex is -2 to +4. So that's the vertex. And the axis of symmetry is just the x value of the vertex. And if we were asked, this would actually be a maximum.